for you this year, Mike? The headbands and what?
Yeah, new look this year, man. Headband. I'm rock the leg sleeve this year. You know, something different, something new.
How's the start of, excited to get into the start of the regular season practices now? Does it feel like there's some energy building around the team with guys getting healthy?
Oh yes, a lot of energy. We have just gotten. We have had a practice and a half where we had pretty much everybody. I mean, not a practice, a workout and a half where we've had everybody out there. You know, pretty much going contact 100%. So it's definitely a lot of energy building up. You know, the competitiveness is really high right now. You know, with guys really getting after it. So really excited about tomorrow.
Mike, do you like the fact that you probably get more opportunity to play for this year, given how they've changed the roster a little bit?
Yeah, definitely like the fact that I get to be at the 4 a little bit more this year. Kind of the way I looked at it, was kind of being like last year I was at the 5, and I had lost some weight. Did some different things. Thinking I was going to play the 4, end up having to play the 5. And then, at times kind of felt like, the little brother to a big brother. So I think me going back to the 4, kind of the role to switch, just coming from off playing the 5, 5 in the ACC is, it's no night off. Guys are, big, strong, athletic, so just going back to the 4 is kind of feel like it's my turn to be the big brother to the little brother.
You feel like in this offense or this system, you'll have more opportunity to score, facing the basket, and all that stuff, playing the 4 as opposed to in the 5?
I think the opportunity is the same as far as last year, just as far as, being able to score more opportunities, more shots. I think what's different about going to the 4s, I will be able to show more of my perimeter skills, handling the ball, shooting off the dribble, more threes, things of that nature, just being out there on the perimeter. That just comes with being out there. But as far as the opportunity was the same. Last year I feel like when conference play started, being around the rim, you get double teamed more, so it kind of takes your shots away. So I think that'll be less likely this year, being on the perimeter. But the opportunity is the same. It's just, about my aggression and, being ready to play.
Late in the year, you started to hit a couple of threes. Is that something you've worked on now? Will we see a lot more of that this year, you think?
Yeah, it's something I've always been worked on. Last year, when I started playing a 5, I tended to, work more on, just around the rim stuff, just being around the rim, being able to finish, things like that, different moves around the rim. And then towards the end of the year, I wasn't working on it, but, just getting the confidence back in it. Once I hit 1, it was just like, all right, now it's, let's try to hit a couple. And then once I started hitting them, it started opening up, some different things on the perimeter. And we actually started running different things as far as from, catches on the block to catches on the elbow or catches, on the perimeter to kind of open up a few things for us.
I know there have been some injuries that have kept you guys from being able to work out together, but what do you like about this group, this team, heading into the season?
The thing I like the most is there's 2 things. One, this team is real open-minded. Everybody's, really open-minded. Just about, I guess you could say that's because a lot of guys are new, but a lot of things are open-minded, and a lot of guys are open-minded in the sense of coming in, wanting to learn, wanting to be competitive, and not really, coming in with a ego, just coming in, grounded and ready to work. But also, a lot of guys got to fight for minutes this year. It's not like guys don't. There's not a lot of guys that feel like they're going to play, regardless of what happens. So the competitiveness is high in practice.
Mike, with 6 newcomers, new guys, freshmen, juniors, seniors, are you still getting to know these guys, both on and off the court as things start to ramp up here?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I've been here just going on my 3rd year. I still get, I still learn stuff about some of the guys that I've been here since, day 1. So you definitely learn new things every day and different stuff about people, just, hanging out with them, talking to them, going through different experiences. So, yeah, learning new stuff.
One of the strengths of this program has always been just sort of handing down the culture from one group to the next group to the next group to the next group. But when you got so many guys coming in that are new, guys that are coming here from different programs, this and that, and the other thing, I mean, how difficult is that process going to be to get them to understand, you know, the things that has made Pitt basketball?
Well, I don't really think it's going to be difficult. Like I said, we got a lot of open-minded guys, and, you know, they want to come in and they want to learn. And, you know, a lot of guys look up to me on this team. So, you know, they're real receptive to what I'm trying to tell them, what I'm trying to get across. So it's pretty easy just as far as, you know, installing that toughness, you know, that grit, that grinded out mentality, that, you know, blue chip, you know, playing with an aggression chip on your shoulder, trying to get those guys to play with that. But it's pretty easy. Guys are pretty, you know, coming along well.
Is there any guys you expect to make a big leap this year, similar to you and Jamel last year?
To make a big leap, I hope everyone makes a big leap. You know, the team can make a big leap.